I'm gonna be taken off the market, and it's gonna be quick. If you want to shoot your shot, you have very little time to do so. Good morning, friends. Marie-Laure here, and welcome back to another video. Guys, my hair's straight, as in like sleek straight. I'm feeling like, you know, this certain, you know, je ne sais quoi, I don't know, it's just giving me an attitude. So anyway, today I basically wanted to talk to you guys about how dating has changed for me now that I'm in my late 20s. The golden year, no, these aren't the golden, no. When are the golden years? Is that, no, that's like when you're in your 50s, isn't it? Wow, so I just looked it up, and apparently the golden years is generally defined as the span of time between retirement and the beginning of age-imposed physical, emotional and cognitive limitations, and today would roughly fall between the ages of 65 and 80 plus. So, yeah, I'm not in the golden years yet. I am 28 years of age. I know. Can you believe it? When you get to my age, there's literally so much pressure, particularly when you're the firstborn in an African family, right? If it's not your mother, it's your aunties. If it's not your aunties, it's your uncles. If it's not your uncles, it's your cousins. Literally, everyone's just like, when are you getting married? When are you getting married? Where's your boyfriend? Where's your husband? Where's your... Leave me alone. This video is basically going to talk the things that have changed between doing this thing, playing this game in your early 20s versus in your late 20s. So anyway, without further ado, let's get straight into this video. For some reason, I now get approached by younger guys more than I ever did in my life. It's like at the same time that people are like, the pool's getting smaller, like, because obviously more people are getting taken off the market the older you get. It's like simultaneously the pool's getting bigger. I have guys as young as like 22, 23 who are like seriously trying to approach me, and I'm like,
I love you. This is what I need to say to you. You look so beautiful. I want to have sex with you. Alright?
And even on that point, it's like back in the day, or when I was like 21, 22, 23, like to date a younger guy was such a big deal. It was like, oh my gosh, like you're in third year of uni, he's only in first year. What are you doing, cradle snatcher? Ew. But like now, that same age difference, 2 years younger is like, puh, that's nothing. What's 2 years between friends, you know? 28 and 26 is not that deep. Even 28 and 25 is not that deep. Even 20, well, I don't know, now we're getting into, you know, murky territory. But the point I'm making is that, like, I'm not, like, closed off to, like, someone who's a bit younger than me now, which is so strange. Like, it's just not a big deal anymore. You know, and I guess that even changes as you get even older, because, like, 35 and 30 is not that deep, you know? And then 50 and 40 is not that deep. Like, and then like 80 and 70, do you know what I mean? The age gaps just get bigger and bigger, and it's just not that deep. There are things that I care about now that I legit just never thought about when I was younger. Like back in the day, listen, you could have been the brokest of brokety broke guys, and I would have given you the time of day. Do you know what I mean? Because I was just like, love conquers all. But then as I got older, I was like, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't, because if love conquered all, 50% of people wouldn't be getting divorced. Don't believe the hype. There are things that are more important than love. I'm telling you. So I'm not being like, oh, you know, like I only date, you know, a rich. Do you know what I mean? That's not, you know, not quite, you know. You don't need to be making 8 figures, even though that would be absolutely lovely if you did. But you do need to be, you know, you need to have good credit. I'm telling you, in my early 20s, I would never have even thought about credit. Like, what is credit, right? But like, if we're going to build a life together, we need to be on the same page about stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? So, and to be honest, I probably didn't even have that mentality because I myself was moving mad. Things like that really matter. And also like character traits really matter to me. when you date when you're older, the serious conversations happen so much sooner. Like, oh my gosh, when I was younger, I never used to like talk about the serious stuff. Like, we never talked about marriage, you never talked about like your overall life goals, you didn't talk about finances, you didn't talk about like, you know, just like life plans, because it just wasn't in your head. Like, we didn't really know what we were doing, that's the truth. And to some extent we still don't really know what we're doing, but you know, we just pretend like we do anyway, right? So but yeah, on the whole, like, the serious conversations just like end up coming out like so much sooner than they used to. I'm talking like first date, second date, you're already talking about these things, and it's not weird. And people are a lot more direct with what like they want. There's a lot less beating around the bush. Like, literally, you could probably meet someone and be married within like a year, or be engaged at least within a year, because like you both just know what you want. So so yeah, everyone just moves a bit faster. So obviously with me, do you know what I mean? I'm just like, I just know that God's just gonna accelerate the thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, man's not gonna be single for much longer. Like, I'm gonna be taken off the market, and it's gonna be quick. I've always known it's just gonna be quick. Do you know what I mean? If you want to shoot your shot, you have very little time to do so. I'm actually dumb. Right, okay. Next. When I was younger, it would be like really impressive to me, like, you know, if you had a nice car, you know, like, wow, my god, he drives an Audi. But like now, I would rather you drove like a banger, like an old banger, and you had some real serious financial goals, than you were like out in these streets stunting for the gram, stunting for the mandem, stunting and, you know, paying some mad monthly car finance fees, right? And not like saving money for your future. I actually like respect guys more who don't necessarily look like they have it all, you know, shiny, brand new, designer, flexing on my whatever arms, like, I respect you more if you've foregone those things in order to, like, you know, build something bigger or invest in something more long term. Swag doesn't matter as much. It doesn't matter as much, you know? Although it would be nice. It's always nice. So if you're a witty one, you might have realised that I've been using song titles to name all of the points in this video. One, you may not have noticed, in which case I absolutely wasted my time. And secondly, I literally couldn't think of one for the next point I'm about to make. I feel like when I was in my early 20s, you know, naive in this game, guys had to do very, very little for me to like them or give them the time of day. Now, what are you really saying, G? You know? I used to really applaud a fish for swimming when I was younger. Like, I really did. Like, if a guy is with you or you're dating them, there are just some things that like they should do. I'm always appreciative, because I think you should always be appreciative, but it's like, yeah, I'm not like you won't get me gassed over like the basic stuff anymore. I now know the difference between attraction and genuine interest, okay? I think when I was younger, I used to really mistake like the two. If a guy's just like, your conversations are just really like, you know, he just compliments you all the time, a lot of like love bombing, complimenting, all that stuff, that's like attraction. That's like infatuate. That's not real, basically. If you then like open your heart and your legs, that's that guy who will just be like, cool, all right, thanks, see you later. Whereas like there's the guy who actually has a genuine interest in you, isn't just talking about your looks and like isn't just going on and on about your looks and like flirting and stuff like that. Like, he literally wants to understand your mind. Like, he asks you deep questions, like he wants to get you, like, and he himself is like more open with you, he's more vulnerable with you. Like, it's just different. And I've realized, like, I now know the difference between the two. which is something that I really did not understand when I was younger. Like, so I would just, like, I would get it confused, and then I would be like, why didn't that guy stick around? He didn't like you like that. Like, he didn't have that genuine interest in you. He just liked your bum. I really don't try as hard to impress guys anymore. I feel like when I was younger, I was really like a pick-me kind of girl. Like, I was very much the like, come and observe how much of a wife I can be. Look at me cooking you dinner. I would literally like mold myself into what I thought that they would want. And I just don't really do that anymore. And I'm happier for it. I feel a lot more free. I feel a lot more like I am in a position to attract a better person because I'm obviously being me. Do you know what I mean? I just want to be me.
I'm here to enjoy myself, GC style. Do you know what I mean? I just want to be me.
I just want to be me. I'm a lot more confident in who I am, and I'm very much more confident in what I have to offer. So even if like guys maybe initially show interest and then pull away, I just don't really force it anymore. I just can't be, like, honestly, can't be asked. But also I'm just like, your loss. Whereas when I was younger, I very much had like a mindset as if like the guy was doing me a favour by being with me. But yeah, honestly, like now these days, I'm not gonna lie to you, like, no. Anyway, right, that's about it, guys. If you got to the end of this video, drop an old person emoji, because you know we're growing up. Anyway, please do like, comment, and well, if you're already subscribed, you don't need to do that. Anyway, this is me, Marie-Laure, your host for this evening, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Love you lots. See you later. Bye.